Hello, this is my intro to Baijiu. If you haven't had a chance to travel to China and partake in this famous drink across the whole country, I wanted to give you a quick introduction to what it is. Baijiu literally means white wine, is the most famous alcoholic drink in China, used very often at dinners and used for toasts, often with the traditional ganbei or bottoms up or dry the glass toast. And it comes in a variety of flavors and aromas, but essentially it's a pretty sharp distilled liquor that has a very strong aroma and a very sharp taste. The tradition for Baijiu is to not really try to ease a smoothness like some of the Western whiskeys and vodkas shoot for. They're looking for character in their Baijiu, which means really concentrating the flavor and the aromas, and there's different types of targets that they go after. A lot of Westerners will say that Baijiu is very sharp, burns, it's a little bit harsh. It is a bit of an acquired taste, and it certainly does have an aroma. You can walk by a room that's in the middle of drinking Baijiu all night, and you can definitely smell it as you walk by. The most famous Baijiu in China is called Maotai. Maotai is the #1 brand. It's also probably the most expensive brand. This bottle can go for US $300 to $400. It's about 53% alcohol. They'll call it 53-degree drink. So that's about 106 proof. Pretty high alcohol level. But there's also all sorts of brands, and often they will come in very decorative bottles that tell stories and the regions that they come from. Restaurants serve their own locally brewed Baijius. Families make their own Baijius. But certainly you'll get into national brands like Maotai. The #2 brand is called Oolong-ye. Oolong-ye is my preferred one over Maotai, just from the taste. Traditionally, these are drank in very small glasses, or if there is a table glass, it's only sipped. So when you're toasting with everyone, you take a tiny sip. The alcohol content is pretty high, and it is a little bit of a powerful drink. So there's certainly nights that I've tied one on with a little bit too much of Baijiu at the table. Interestingly, I've asked this all the time as well, I never get hangovers from Baijiu, no matter how much I drink. So for some reason, that processes pretty well the next day. But it can lead to very enlightened and lighthearted dinners, because when everybody at the table is drinking this, things can get a little bit looser as the night goes on. So please, if you go to China, definitely try the Baijiu. It is a bit of an acquired taste for Westerners.